Welcome back. Corrections officers and inmate families are asking questions after a large COVID-19 outbreak at a Stillwater prison turned deadly. Liz Collin reports.
Half of the men incarcerated at Stillwater Prison have tested positive for COVID-19. The numbers have jumped by more than 100 in a week to 750 inmates, and the number of staff infected has more than doubled in that same time to 140. A corrections officer who said he'd be fired for using his name told WCCO once the prison started noticing the spread in late September, they took no precautions, moving men in and out of areas and mixing negative COVID-19 inmates with those who tested positive.
He had been let out in population to shower among people that had received, and he saw those few people's results himself.
Raquel Marentes has two sons incarcerated at Stillwater. Both of her boys now have COVID, her youngest with a fever that he said hit 105 degrees days ago.
They have such a large spread up there. My son thinks, they're probably more or less let everybody get it and get it over with.
The strategy for the DOC is nothing to do with herd immunity. The risks around herd immunity as an approach to managing COVID is reckless and irresponsible.
Corrections Commissioner Paul Schnell says they are in daily contact with the Department of Health to pinpoint the problem. He believes initial separation didn't contain the virus as they hoped, and with community spread so high, he says in a way it was too late.
We made some of these moves, then did another round of testing. We saw a number of the people we had moved also being positive.
They're limited to actions that may not be as ideal because of the physical setting.
Liz Collin, WCCO 4 News.
And a new study suggests foods that cause inflammation in the body increase the risk of heart disease and stroke. Harvard University researchers tracked over 200,000 adults for more than 30 years. They found people who ate more fried foods, red meats, and refined sugars had a 46% higher risk of heart disease than those who avoided these inflammatory foods. Experts say eating foods with a lot of antioxidants and fiber can help combat inflammation. And a number of children diagnosed with COVID-19 hit a record high last week. According to the American Academy of Pediatrics, more than 61,000 kids tested positive, more than in any other week during the pandemic. Children now represent 11% of all U.S. cases, up from just 2% in mid-April. Experts say the true number is even likely higher because many children have mild symptoms and are never tested. As of Thursday, 121 children had died from COVID-19.